بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأصلي وأسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Where does the intellect actually reside, in the heart or the brain? In the Quran, Allah defines that reason, aql, 22, Surah 22 verse 46, understanding fiqh, Surah 6 verse 25, Surah 7 verse 179, Surah 9 verse 87, and reflection, tadabbur, Surah 47 verse 24. Are affairs that the heart partakes in. These reasons are very common and often repeated question, which is where does the intellect reason reside? Is it in the heart or is it in the brain? In this article, we want to answer this question and to remove the doubts that are raised in relation to this matter. In summary, reason is something that is ascribed to the soul, nerves, and to the body, badan. As it relates to the body, then both the heart and brain are involved in the faculties of thought, reflection, and reason. Hence, the faculty of reason is not isolated to one organ alone. Hence, the faculty of reason is not isolated to one organ alone, but comprises in summary, hence the faculty of reason is not isolated to one organ alone, but comprises all three elements: the soul, heart, and brain. Collectively, they provide consciousness and reason. The reader should also note that non-Muslims, these scientists, do not actually understand what is consciousness, and that is because they deny the existence of the soul and reduce everything to matter, atoms, electricity. The soul is something, the reality of which no one understands. And they ask you concerning the soul, say the soul is from the command of my Lord, and the knowledge of which you have been given very little. That is Surah 17 verse 85. Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah writes, as for saying of the one who said, where does the soul reside in the body? Then there is no specification of any particular part of body for the soul. Right flows through the body as a whole, just as life, which is a temporal attribute, which flows through the entire body. For life is conditioned by the soul. If the soul is in the body, it will have life, and if the soul departs from it, then life departs from it. And as for his saying, where does intellect, reason, actually reside within it, the body? Then reason is established with the soul that displays reason, grasps, understands. And as for the body, the entity is connected to his heart. As Allah the Most High said, do they not traverse through the earth, wherewith they have hearts with which they understand? That is Surah 22 verse 46. It was said to Ibn Abbas, how did you acquire knowledge? He said, with an inquisitive tongue and understanding heart, qalbul uqul. However, the word heart, qalb, can be used to intend the pine-shaped organ which is in the left side of the body, or qalb can be used to intend the interior of a person absolutely, like the whole interior of a wheat grain, almond, or walnut. When this is intended by qalb, then reason aql is connected with the brain as well. And for that reason, it has been said the intellect actually is in the brain, as it is said by many of the physicians, and it has been narrated from Imam Ahmad, and it is said from the faction of his associate too, that the foundation of intellect is in the heart, and when it completes, it arises the heart. However, that which is correct in the matter is that the spirit, ruh, which is the soul, nerves, it has a connection to this, the heart, and to that, the brain, and that which is inscribed of intellect actually is connected to both this and that. However, the starting point of thought, fikr, and observation neither is in the brain, and the starting point of desire rather is in the heart. And both knowledge and action can be intended by the word reason aql, for the foundation of knowledge and chosen action is desire rather, and the foundation of desire is in the heart, and the one who desires cannot be desirous except after imagining tasawwur, that which is desired. Hence it is necessary that the heart imagines, and hence it will have this imagination and this desire, and that imagination commences in the brain, and its effect after going to the heart rises back to the brain. Hence from the brain is the commencement, and to it is the final completion. And both saying regarding the intellect have a correct angle. Risala fil ruh wal aql. page 53 to 55 comment. In light of these words, we can say the following. The faculty of reason, intellect, aql is not isolated and specified to just one organ in the body exclusively. Rather, it is ascribed to the soul and body combined, and then in turn, as it relates to the body, it is connected متعلق to the heart and brain. Note also that aql is not an independent entity, but an attribute that can be absent or present and can have strength and weakness, abundance and scarcity in a person. Further, we should also bear in mind that the definition of reason act, which Britannia depends on numerous occasions, and the essence of that can be explained by the following summarization. Reason is collectively knowledge by which what is beneficial is distinguished from what is harmful, and then acting upon the dictates of that knowledge, as in what this knowledge in a state of action. Hence, a person traverses the ways to attain what is beneficial and traverses the ways by which harm is avoided. As reason incorporates both knowledge, ilm, and action, amal, and the underlying action is desire, rather, and because imagination and conception is required. But the heart for it to desire what it desires, then the brain plays that role since reflection, thought, fikr, and observation, thought is processed through the brain, so that begins with the brain from sensory input, and then that goes to the heart, which then desires on account of what is brought to it, and when what is completed in the heart, it just back to the brain again. The brain then complements what the heart desires, since the brain is a dedicated control system for the activities of the limbs and organs, hands, feet, vision, speech, thought. However, the seat of all that is the heart, since it is the heart that is ultimately desiring, and the brain is dedicated to the implementation. The heart drives and the body follows, and in this process, the brain contributes to the element of thought and imagination that is then input the heart, and when processed by the heart for the formation of the desire, rather, the matter is sent back to the brain, and the brain is the delegated control mechanism for verbal, speech, and physical action. With this, any confusion or doubt should be settled, inshallah. And it is clear that reason, aql, is an attribute of the body as well, inclusive of the soul. The heart and the body, however, since the heart desires irada, as a result of which chosen action arises, it is the seat and the driver, because reason is defined as acting upon what one knows to benefit and refraining from what one knows to harm. Then the heart, from this perspective, is clearly the seat of reason. Ibn Taymiyyah says in Al-Majmu 16-36, however, that which is praised is the beneficial knowledge whose possessor acts upon, for if the one possessing it does not act upon it, then he does not have aql, reason, intellect. And Sufyan ibn Uyayna died 198 Hijriya, said, as relayed by Ibn Abi al-Dunya, the one who knows good from evil is not the one who is intelligent, but the intelligent is the one who knows good and follows it, and knows evil and avoids it. In this quote, we understand that it is chosen action that is defined through this reason, and the foundation of that is the irada, desire of the heart. In summary, aql is an attribute that is said of the soul and body combined, and it relates to the body. It is produced through a combination of the heart and brain. Hence, it is not exclusive to any organ, but is connected to the soul, heart, and brain that collectively play a role in producing the attribute of intellect, aql, in a person. And within those roles, the heart is in the driver's seat, and the brain is an accomplice. Without the soul, there is no life, hayat. Hence, reason, aql is said all of three. Not also, as already stated, aql, intellect, is an attribute and not having in and of itself that can be said to be here or there. The attribute of aql arises when the soul, heart, and brain function to provide thought, imagination, desires, choice, speech, and action, and if the result verbal, speech, and physical action as in accord with those benefits and not what harms, then the attribute of aql is present, and this attribute can be present, absent, strong, weak, abundant, or scarce in a person. Then Abu Iyad 17 Dhul Hijjah 14 Hijriya.